What is up, everybody? I am back for another Warframe video today. I've been gone for a while. Obviously, maybe about like two to 3 months. My last video was a Minecraft episode, and I want to continue on with that. I'll probably talk about that a little bit more in my next video. I don't want to talk about it too much right now. Just because this is Warframe, and I'm not sure how long the video is going to be. I'm going to try to make it short. But anyways, in today's video, we're going to be talking about your boy Caliban, who we got right here. So in the latest update, we got a bunch of stuff. We got the new war quest line. I'm not going to put any spoilers in here. I'll save that for you guys to look at and whatnot, I guess. I don't know what I was trying to say there. But I'll save that for you guys. But we got the new war quest line. It was fantastic. Absolutely loved it. We got some new frames, bunch of new weapons, new skins, such as cosmetics and whatnot. And one of those new frames, we got two new warframes. I'm spacing around. We got Harrow Prime, which I'm excited for. I haven't gotten him yet. I'm definitely gonna. I'm debating on whether or not I want to farm for him or buy the pack. I don't know. Maybe I won't buy the pack this time. Maybe I will just farm for him and then buy like the accessories and stuff. But yeah, so we got Harrow Prime and then we got Caliban right here. And this video is gonna be about Caliban. Excuse me. So in order to get Caliban, you are gonna have to. There's obviously two ways to get Caliban. You can buy him with plat. That is what I ended up doing because I realized that I had a ton of platinum, and so I bought a ton of stuff when I started playing Warframe again. But yeah, so you can either buy them from the platinum store, which I'll show you over here. Just run over here, and as you can see, we've got the Taliban Collection. It's 595 plat. You will get obviously Caliban, who is going to be what is it called? Orkin. I don't remember what it's called. Should say, I believe. I don't remember what Orkin reactor, is that what it's called? But yeah, he should have a reactor on him. Same with the weapon. But yeah, so you get Caliban, you get his new helmet, you get a Syandana, his scythe, which is really fun to use, and then you get a Sugatra to obviously go with Caliban's theme. So the other way to get him is you're going to have to beat the new war quest line. So in order to get Caliban, like farm him, you're going to want to either head to the Plains of Eidolon or Orb-Valis. And so I will take us there real quick and I will show you what is going on. So I will meet back with you guys once I'm there. Alright, you guys, we are on Cetus. And I forgot to mention, basically, after you beat the new war, you unlock Narmer bounties. And Narmer bounties are what you need to do in order to get Caliban's parts. So, as we see here, we have a Narmer bounty. And it appears to me that so you can get these on in Orb-Valis and the Plains of Eidolon. And so, looks to me as if for the Plains of Eidolon, it needs to be daytime, which it is currently daytime as we see here on the B rotation, uncommon, or what the uncommon rewards. We've got Caliban's chassis blueprint. So from what it sounds like, for these systems, it is on. You can get that on rotation A. The chassis rotation B, and then the neuroptics are on rotation C. And basically, let me head back here real quick. So, if we look here, as you can see, it is a tier 5, but it's level 50 to 70 instead of level 40 to 60. And you do get a little bit more standing as well for the Ostron. But yeah, so basically, that is how you are going to get his parts. And for the what am I thinking of? For the blueprint, you can just purchase that from the Platinum store. So, now we're going to take a little look at what he can do. So, if we go here, as we can see, we've got, actually, I'll showcase, let's do this real quick. We'll bring it here. So this is what normal Caliban looks like. Just looks like a sentient. Excuse me. So we're gonna take a look at. I guess we'll start with Caliban himself. So obviously I already showed you Caliban and his Syandana. Where is it? Right here, the narrow Vire Syandana. This is what it looks like. Honestly, pretty dope looking Syandana. I like that it's animated and whatnot too. So that is sorry, I'm blanking right now. That is a Syandana. So now we're gonna take a look at his abilities. All right, guys. So we've got Razor Gyre. Which, as you can see, I have my Caliban modded, so obviously what you see here for drain, radius, and all that, it's going to be a little bit different. I actually didn't see that heal rate. It looks like it might heal you. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, Razor Gyre, you become a spinning vortex of death. It's just an AoE. You got radius, obviously, so if you want to be able to cover a big enough area, you're gonna want to throw a stretch on your Warframe. So next up, guys, we've got Sentient Wrath. Smash the ground, sending out a radial wave of destruction. Those not killed by the initial burst or blast are helplessly lifted in the air, where they take amplified damage for a short time. This one is honestly really nice, because as it says, if it doesn't kill the enemy, it does lift them into the air and hold them there for a few seconds. I'm not sure if that duration is how long they stay in the air. I would assume so. But this is definitely a really good ability. I'd say for like defenses and survivals, stuff like that. So next up, we're going to take a look at Lethal Progeny. This one, call on Caliban's sentient aspect to produce up to 3 Conculus comrades to fight by his side and repair his shields. This one I honestly absolutely love. Oh, excuse me. Obviously, because you get to summon on some Conculists. Like, who doesn't want to do that, you know? So basically, as it says here, you can have these Conculists repair your shields. You don't necessarily like press any other buttons to get them to do that. They kind of just repair your shields, which is really nice. As you can see down there, shields per second, we get 36 shield per second. So for the last one, we've got Fusion Strike. Converge 3 streams of raw energy upon a single point, causing a massive reactive blast. The fallout from the blast will strip the armor and shields from all enemies that touch it. This one, obviously pretty much just pure damage for this one. This is basically what this one does. Doesn't really have any... Doesn't really, like, take control of the enemy or anything like that. So far, I have only really brought Caliban into... I brought him into a rescue. I wouldn't say he's the best for that, honestly. You'd more so want someone like a Vara or Loki or Ashe. But so far, I honestly really like him as a defense frame. And then the last thing we're going to take a look at is the passive. Allies within affinity range gain up to 50% resistance to the types of damage they are currently taking. And I'll give you guys a little overview of what affinity is once we run into a mission. So that is Caliban for you. Now we're going to take a look at his weapon. What am I trying to do here? So first off, we're going to go to the appearance and go to attachments. And we're going to show you the Sugatra he's got. Obviously, another sentient themed piece. Honestly, really cool looking. I don't know. I don't know how I feel exactly about this Sugatra. His weapon's dope. Love his weapon. Sugatra is kind of in my opinion. Obviously, for a sentient build, or if you're going for something sentient themed, this would definitely look great. So that is the Sporovire Sugatra. So now on to his melee weapon, the Scythe. Nope, wrong thing. Upgrade. Trying to see how to read it. What am I doing? Oh wait, I think I can read it through here. Okay, yeah. So at the top right, we see the Venato. Not sure how to pronounce that exactly. Caliban's signature scythe, forged from a limb wrenched off of fallen Eidolon centuries ago. 50% increased melee combo counter chance when wielded by Caliban. So that's honestly fantastic. I haven't personally really gone super far on any defenses or survivals or anything. So I'm not exactly sure if melee is the way to go for that. But this is definitely a go-to melee for me. I'd say in the future, especially once we get some Rivens for it. I can only imagine what type of builds we're gonna be seeing. So right now for my Venato build, I don't have a stance that matches the I can't remember what that's called. What is it called? Polarization. Not polarization. What am I thinking? Polarity. Oh my. It's is that what it's called? Polarity? It's been a minute since I've played Warframe, my bad guys. But yeah, so I don't have a stance that matches the polarity slot. But right now I've got a like a crit build going. Normally I will go with status builds just because of condition overload. But on this I decided, you know what? I mean, if I'm gonna be using it on Caliban and it gets a 50% combo counter chance, I honestly, might as well go with a crit build and whatnot. So that's what I did. I've got Primed Reach on it, Blood Rush, Prime Fury, Pressure Point, Body Count, Organ Shatter. That's all I've got on it right now. I haven't messed with it a whole lot more after I maxed it out at 30. And then for Caliban, I do need to form a him and mess around with some other builds. Wow, excuse me, I'm burping a lot. Where was I? Oh yeah, I was talking about his my current build that I have for him. So basically what I'm going for is, so far it kind of looks more so all around. As you can see there, duration is the highest out of those 4: duration, efficiency, range, strength. I personally kind of want to go for a strength build, just to be able to clear enemies quickly in like a defense or something. But the honestly, I'm definitely gonna mess around a little more with this build. Still not 100% sure really what I want to go for. Initially I was gonna go for a pure strength build, and see how that works, especially with his last ability, which is called, I'm forgetting, Fusion Strike. I would definitely love to increase the strength on that, because as you can see there as well, debuff amount, because it obviously strips the armored shields. So increasing the strength of increasing Caliban's strength will further reduce those shields and armor and whatnot. So that would be really nice to be able to just do that and then kill an enemy super quick. But yeah, as we can see here, I've got Energy Siphon. You can choose between where is it? What am I thinking of? Corrosive Projection. Honestly, a really good one, especially if you do want to further decrease the enemy's armor. But for now, I'm running Energy Siphon. Honestly, I might switch to Corrosive Projection just for that extra armor reduction. And then the Exilis mod is Power Drift. And then we got Armored Agility, Primed Continuity, Stretch, Intensify, and Streamline. Again, I haven't fully really finished modding any of these. I haven't finished modding Caliban or his melee weapon fully yet. I am going to do that. But in the meantime, we're going to head into a defense, and I'll show you a little bit of what he can do and his abilities. So I will meet you guys once I land into the defense mission. All right, you guys, we have landed on Hydron in Sedna, and we are now in the defense mission. So let me collect the loot that everyone opened up from those chests. So I'm still debating on whether or not I want to throw can't remember what the mod's called for the life of me right now. The one that increases your max energy. I honestly don't think I will. I think I'm just gonna increase the efficiency a little more, and knock down some duration a little bit. Unfortunately, if I do knock down the duration, that will make the conquilists despawn faster. But sometimes you can't have everything, so it's whatever. So I'm gonna first show you Razor Gyre, and pretty much does exactly what it says. You're just spinning around in a circle, and I think that outer bit of energy that you see out there, I believe that is the radius currently. So that one's Razor Gyre. Obviously, gotta wait for some more enemies to spawn. So we're gonna pop Razor Gyre again. Here you can see that's all the damage I'm doing right now, but it is it does cover a pretty big radius. And it looks like we might next up we got Sentient Wrath. Thought I'd pop it before the round ended so you can see what happened. I'll probably have to do that one again once the round ends, or once the wave ends. So in the meantime, while we're waiting for that, I'm gonna spawn my conquilists, and as you can see, we got 3 conquilists here. They do match your Warframe's colors, whatever colors you've got on. So that's really cool. And there is obviously there's an energy drain on a when you initially proc the ability, but there is no like consistent energy drain just because it's an instant pretty much. So there's it doesn't just sit there and stay on until you run out of energy because there's a duration. So as you can see at the top right, our shields are at 1600. And that is because of the Conculists. And the Conculists also will help you fight. I'm not 100% sure how much damage they deal. But I do believe that will scale with strength, depending or their damage will scale with strength. So I'm gonna show you Sentient Wrath again, as you can see there. So it didn't lift those guys up in the air. I'm assuming the only reason it didn't do that is just because it probably only lifts a certain amount of enemies up in the air, so it doesn't make it super OP. And then for the last ability, if I can find any enemies, I want to try to find a big group of enemies. Okay, maybe I won't be able to. Looks like we might have cleared. Yeah, we cleared wave 4 really fast. Wow. So now we're on to wave 5, and hopefully I will be able to show you Fusion Strike, because this one's awesome when you use it. It sounds cool, looks cool. So here we go. So as you can see, I'm not exactly sure how to tell what their armor goes down to, but I definitely think you can make a pretty good strength build around Fusion Strike. Obviously, again, in order to further debuff the enemies and deal more damage to clear more enemies. Initially, when I first saw Caliban, I was like, you know what? I don't really think I want this guy. And this is my opinion. Obviously, everyone has their own opinions about certain things. I personally didn't think he looked very cool, and so that's why I didn't really want to play him. But then, like I said near the beginning of the video, I noticed that I had all the plat, like a bunch of plat, so I just decided to buy him. And you know, I gave him a try, and I personally think that Caliban is probably going to become one of my more used frames. Who knows? I'm not 100% sure yet if he'll become my favorite warframe, but so far he's definitely making his way up there. He honestly doesn't look bad at all, and his abilities are in my opinion really good. Obviously there are other frames that would easily outbeat him, but I don't know. I really enjoy him. So guys, with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope this video helps you guys get a hold of Caliban. I know I didn't do the best talking in this video. It's been a while since I made a video. But yeah, guys, I will see you in the next video. Peace.